Hi there, I'd like to welcome you to my Computer 353 project. Figured I'd start this off by running docker compose up build so we can get it going. Now that our project is built, we can go to localhost 3000 and see that we're met with a landing page with a logo, a little welcome message, and a nice little summary of the system. From here we can click login, and let's just pretend that we don't have a username or a password, so we can go here, create a user, and we're brought to the channel page. Now that we're on the channel page, we could, if we wanted to, we could go back to the landing page, but let's just say we click this button, go back to the channels, and let's make a new channel about JavaScript. So we could make a message, we could say, what does this code do? And then if we wanted, we could attach a little snippet of code here, and we can post that for other users to see. So let's just say that JS Pro wants to come in and check on inquiry. So he logs in, checks out the new JavaScript channel. He sees, what does this code do? Oh, he likes that. So he gives it an upvote. And then he replies to it saying, no idea. No idea. And now we can see that we're back on user 1 and he's coming back to check on the posts, and he says, JS Pro says no idea. So he says, TY man, or TY bro, seriously, really? And we can see that we have some nested replies here. I also forgot to demonstrate that you're able to reply to replies with images, so you can just keep sending them if you wanted to. So all these, let's send something else. Let's send this guy. That's me. Always wait on there. So just to visualize the nesting further, say that I log in and I go to the JavaScript and I want to reply to this, so I just say, I don't know either. And we can see that my reply is down there, and then we can reply if we wanted to this one. We could just say blah 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 blah. We reply to this one, we could say blah 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 blah. And I guess we're feeling really silly, so we just start spamming this board. And we're feeling really silly, so we go back to channels, and then we just start creating channels, a whole bunch of channels. Look at all that. So yeah, just got some nice nesting going on here as it slowly goes in. So the next thing I'd like to show you is we can go over here to the settings section, and we can see that we can upload a new profile photo. So let's just go in, and I really like that one. So we'll just save our changes. See that it's updated. We can go back to our JavaScript channel. You can see over here that our profile photo has been updated for all the replies. So now we are going to log in as the admin. So we log in, see all this stuff. See, oh man, what's this Darian guy doing? He's just spamming the board. So we can go over to an admin page, and we can see all these messages. This doesn't feel really useful to that, so we can just delete it. Delete that one, and then we can go back to channels. See that the comments are marked as deleted, the ones that I did delete. But then we can go back. We decided to go over some more. And he also created a bunch of random channels, so we can just delete these. You can check. Oh yeah, they're gone. But I don't know. I don't really like this Darian guy, so we can just go to the user. We can just delete him entirely. Go back to the channels and just see that all of his replies are gone. Now Darian wants to log back in, So he goes there. I guess it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we see that we can't log in because our account doesn't exist anymore. So we have to register again. And we can see that our account was created brand new. And we can see that our posts weren't restored. Another thing I implemented was the ability to approve or disapprove of a message. So test user logs in, he checks at this spam board and he sees, oh, this guy's just going crazy. So downvote. We can also see here that we can't downvote more than once. We can only do binary voting. We can't do it more than once. And we can just keep on doing it. And then let's say that Darian logs back in. He sees that people aren't really liking his stuff, so he's trying to neutralize it. Oh, but he says that he can't vote on his own post. Another thing I'd like to demonstrate is the searchability of the system. So let's say we want to find the secret message, and we can see that it exists. So if we go over to the channels, there's the secret message that we found. We go back. You can also search by user, so you can grab all their posts, and they're also sorted by the votes from highest to lowest. So this has 1, 0, -1, down there, down to the lowest. What we can also do is we can look at the stats. So if we load the stats, we get most posts. Ralph, he has 14. He also has 42 votes. That's pretty good. These posts, test user, 0 posts. And you can also see that the lowest votes is Darian with -13. Another useful feature I figured I should add is dark mode and light mode toggle. So you can see here, if you want to switch to light mode, you can go over to channels, see all these. Oh, but nah, I don't really like that, so I can go back to dark mode. This applies to every page. Every page has dark mode and light mode settings. Another useful feature I figured I should add is the ability to reset your password. So if I log in as user 1 as my password, see I logged in, but I really want to make that something like a lot easier to type. So I go over here, go to settings, go to reset password, and I enter 1, 2, 3. Update password. Oh, I see that it has to be at least 4 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just let me double check that. Update password, and if we log out, log back in, user 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, log back in, login successful. The last useful feature I figured I should add is skill level on a flare. So I'm going to reply to myself saying compiles on error, and I go down, I see that I'm a beginner, but that really made me feel like a pro. So I'm going to go over to my settings, I'm going to change my skill level to an expert. I'm going to save those changes, go back, check what it is, see that, oh, I'm an expert everywhere. Everyone should really trust what I say. So unfortunately I didn't host this app on the cloud, and I'm instead running in Docker. As we can see, I got a React container, we got a Node.js container, and we got a MySQL database. All 3 of these containers work together really well, and they make it really easy to debug. You can just shut down and restart it up, even though that the React one takes a couple minutes to boot back up. So just to go over all the packages that I'm using, we got Express, that's for routes, requests, and responses. We got MySQL 2, that's for connecting Node.js to a MySQL database. We got Core's middleware, that's to enable the front end to talk to the back end. And we got Malter, that allows you to handle file uploads. And in the front end, we got all the React stuff. So we got React testing utilities, we got React for the UI, we got client-side routing, we got scripts to create the React app, and we got Web Vitals to have performance metrics. And then on the root, we got Body Parser, which parses incoming request bodies, and we got the Core's middleware for Express again. So I'll end this off by taking a look at our VS Code setup. This is our Docker Compose YML for setting up our containers. In our front end, we got our Docker file. In our back end, we got our Docker file. In our back end, we got Server.js, the brains behind the back end. And in our front end, we got our source and then all our components, with our main being app.js. Look at all that. And you can just take a look through, see all of our exports of components and all the code that I wrote. I'd also like to point out real quick that if you want to log into the system as admin, the password is 123. We can see here that isAdmin is true. We also have another hard-coded user, testuser. The password is testpass. So if you want to log in and check the users, go for it. Thank you for watching. Bye!